Hello, welcome everyone to the channel. I'm Kenny LP, and today we're going to be going over chapter 1100 of One Piece, an absolute incredible milestone that the series has reached in the past, 27 years or so? Wait, it came out in 1997. 26 years. Alright, 26 years since One Piece has been out. And it's now at 1,100 chapters. And at the time of recording this, chapter 1,101 is out, which will be in the next video after this. So don't skip over to that yet. Stay on this video. Okay, stay on this damn video. Finish this and then go over there, okay? And then, yeah, so let's go through it and see what happened. At the end of the last chapter, Kuma met up with Dr. Vegapunk. Dr. Vegapunk said he cures Bonnie of her sapphire scale disease. But Kuma has to agree to some deal first, okay? The Gorosei, St. J. Garcia Saturn, was listening into the conversation the entire time, so he might be having something to say about Kuma and Dr. Vegapunk's conversation. So let's get into it. Alright, the chapter is titled, Thank You, Bonnie. Chapter 1100. Who thought it would be about goddamn jewelry bounty? Right? Like, I thought it'd be like some type of epic fight or something going on by this point in the story. But no, it's about goddamn jewelry bounty. Whatever, we got a nice little cover spread here of Sanji cooking with Usopp. We never really see Sanji and Usopp in the same cover spreads like ever. I don't even think we ever have. This might be the first one. But Usopp is reminiscing over carrot, pepper, and onion as, you know, Sanji cooks. And we can see that there's an onion, a carrot, and Usopp is holding the pepper. And it's super neat. Going down memory lane. Okay, we almost forgot about those people. Who are we kidding? We did forget about those people. They were relevant. I'm glad they weren't in the live action series. Alright, ooh, we got Kizaru looking dapper. Super nice. Wait. So Kizaru came through because the Gorosei, you know, because Dr. Vegapunk did not know that he was being listened to the entire time by the Gorosei. So they had to send an admiral there. Finally, the Gorosei does something right. They're like, oh, Kuma's there? We gotta send Kizaru. It's the only way we're gonna, you know, keep full control over the situation. I'm pretty sure Kizaru can work Kuma's ass. Like, maybe. Unless Kuma's fast enough to, you know, catch all the laser beams coming at him at once. But whatever, it doesn't matter. We're not power scaling Kuma and Kizaru right now. But I'm pretty sure Kuma would get his ass whooped. Is that Drake? That is Drake. Okay, so just keep going down memory lane with these motherfuckers. So Oda's just fitting in all of the, not all of them, but like a lot of past characters, and we're getting another supernova right now. That's Drake back in his rear admiral days, I'm sure. This is what I hate the most. So Drake is also on the same island. So Drake is the vice admiral there, and Kizaru is the admiral there. So they sent the admiral and the vice admiral. Jesus Christ. And they got warships outside, ready to square up with Kuma when necessary. So here are the conditions that Saint Saturn has for Kuma. In order to keep Bonnie alive, these are the things he has to do. First, you will join the 7 warlords as a pirate. Okay, he has to become a warlord. A rookie named Ace recently knocked out one of the 7, and we have been searching for a replacement. The pirate world is growing restless, and you would be ideal as a warlord. So so apparently they want Kuma as a warlord because Ace, out of all people, took out a warlord. What warlord got taken out? I don't know. I'm not going back in the story right now. I'm gonna go through the story and see which one he took out. I think it's one we don't know about. I know he fought Jinbei, but that ended in a draw, and Jinbei was still a warlord, all the way to the point to where Luffy was a pirate, and like, the only reason why Jinbei got locked up was because he was against the execution of Ace, and he didn't want to fight alongside the government. You know, he didn't want to assist the government executing Ace, which is kind of stupid in my part. It's kind of stupid to me that Jinbei never wanted to, you know, help the government in the first place. Like, you accepted that role, my guy. Regardless if you were friends with Ace, you guys were still not, like, you weren't allies. Like, you fought the nigga for like a week, whatever. But Ace is just, if it wasn't for Ace, Kuma would not be getting this deal right now. So we can thank Ace for, you know, saving Bonnie. How crazy is that? My second condition, Kuma, is that you must be a human weapon for the Navy. Duh, we already knew that. You mean have them augment my body? Oh, they want him to be a literal weapon. Okay, cool. That's right. Your unique qualities will make you a menace to other pirates. That'd be a big help to us in the Navy, too. Shut up, Kizaru. Literally, bro. Shut the fuck. Kizaru is just butting it. Shut the hell up. He's right, but Kuma also has a prior record of revolutionary activity. We cannot have that power turned against the world government. Therefore, my third condition, this is the big one, is that you must ultimately abandon your mind and your free will. Oh, look at Vegapunk's face. He is heated. Look at him. Heated, bro. Heated. What does Vegapunk say?
No, wait a second. You're asking him to die, Saint Saturn? Is that just because you can't control the other 7 warlords at a whim?
Removing the human will from a cyborg just turns him into a simple robot.
Are you asking me to kill a man?
Vegapunk is heated, bro. Yeah, I can't believe Vegapunk's really just shouting at one of the 5 elders like this. It's fucking Saturn's response. He's just all chill. He's like, bro, you are in no position to make demands. Military scientist dismissed him and labeled him. Shut your garbage ass up, Vegapunk, before I pop off that big ass dome of yours. You're like, Jay Garcia said he doesn't care. Like, bro, you know I can teleport, right? I can just come beat your ass right now if I want to. All right, let me see. What are the rest of these conditions? These are my 3 conditions to have your daughter's life saved. We have no obligation to put the massive funds needed to save one measly little girl's life, unless you promise to uphold these conditions. Okay, Vegapunk's still mad. This is murder. This is murder pure and simple. To perform such an operation would violate all human morality. Would you do it on me, Vegapunk? So Vegapunk is of course still strongly against all this, and Kuma is he's just like, bro, just do it. Just do it. I was so worried that his man's would be impossible. So to put Vegapunk, Kuma's crying. Oh no, he's crying. But he's crying tears of thank you. I will gladly accept my fate if it means curing Bonnie's disease. Oh no. This nigga's crying tears of joy. Oh, you could save my baby. He even said it I think he said in the last chapter too, like, I will make a deal with the devil to save my baby. Like, my goodness. This brings back like memories from like when what was it? In hang on. Like this. Remember? Yeah. When Luffy was on Amazon Lily and he was just trying to help Margaret and the other girl that Sweet Pea, Margaret and Sweet Pea, saved Luffy, and they got turned into stone by Boa Hancock's bitch ass. And Luffy, of course, he has to get back to all his homies, so she gives him like this ultimatum: either take the ship or save these girls. Luffy just was like, fine, I'll save the girls. Fuck it, I'll find another way to get a ship. Bitch, I'm not letting these people die just because you want to be an asshole. I mean, just ready to sacrifice everything right there for 2 strangers. Just bananas. Here we got Kuma basically replicating the same thing. And that nigga was grateful too. Luffy got on his hands and knees and bowed. Like, oh, you'll save him? Nice. Hell yeah. Just thought I mentioned that because this little moment here gave me a lot of, Luffy vibes. Luffy vibes. And look at Bonnie running. She's doing like it's like she's in a little Joy Boy stance the whole time. I don't know if Oda's doing that intentionally or if I just see, Joy Boy every time people are like this in the manga now. I feel like Oda ruined that type of stance, so everybody just thinks it's like Sun God related. So how long would it take for Kuma's augmentation? Saturn's asking about how long will everything take. So half a year to treat the sapphire skills, and another full year before she can go outside safely. Okay, so year and a half altogether. So take a year and a half for everything to be done. Kuma to be a cyborg and Bonnie to be cured. Nice. And it's so sad. So sad. He's like, I'm so glad Bonnie will be cured by her 10th birthday. He was lying to her at first, but then he made it happen. Usopp shit, my guy. Usopp shit. And here comes Saturn, man. Dick, think of your daughter as a hostage. Like, don't play around or we'll make her a slave. Trash ass nigga. Whatever. Oh man, he can never meet with her again too. So out of all his requests, Kuma only has one thing to ask of Saturn, and that's if she can stay in her own, kingdom, like in the church, so she doesn't, feel like she is a prisoner. Like, she's being held hostage by the government at all times, but like, he doesn't want her to know that or feel that way, and just keep everything a secret from her. So yeah, well, that clearly doesn't fucking work out. And also, furthermore, now I'm more confused on like the highest echelon of the world government knew about Bonnie. But they still chose to give her this massive bounty, dead or alive. Now that Saint Saturn has pulled up to Egghead with an emperor on the island that she's helping, he's just still saying, nah, just leave the little girl alone. With a 320 million berry bounty on her head. I'm so baffled by the logic in this story a little bit. Like, well, this is like little nitpicky shit, I guess. But like, it's their plot holes, Oda. Come on, my guy. All right, and even though Vegapunk didn't want to do this surgery, like even though Vegapunk didn't want to do this stuff to Kuma, he still can't help but like have endless like ideas come out of his head. He even thinks of like the stellar bodies here, like what are they called? The satellites. He thinks of the satellites, but he doesn't like have a name or nothing. He's just like, if there were only 5 more of me, 5, isn't there like 6 of them now? So he like made an extra one, right? Yeah, he really made an extra one. Or unless Shaka is actually a real person. I've always felt like Shaka was like the least robot-like, and he had blood come out of his head. So it's like when it comes to the satellites, like it's like all the women models are the humanoid ones, but all the guy models were like straight up robots. Like Pythagoras and Edison are both robots. But we saw Shaka get shot, and blood came out of his face. Pythagoras and Edison just got destroyed and broken up like actual robots, and there was no blood coming from them. So I wonder if Shaka was the one that was actually, doomed to die, and Vegapunk was the one that was meant to survive. I don't know. Hopefully they reveal it. If not, whatever. Who cares? Yep, and here we go to starting the whole process with Kuma's cyborg modifications, Bonnie's being healed, and look at the little cute little drawing on the ship, and look, they're all eating pizza, so that explains why Bonnie was so in love with pizza at the time. What is this is this when he started making his satellites? What is this little robot right there? VP065. I wonder if that's like one of the prototypes. What if that's like a prototype Pythagoras? I don't know. Oh, look at the little doing all the little Joy Boy dance. Even Kizuru's in the mix, just having fun with all these niggas. I mean, he's just a bodyguard here to kill everybody every time at any moment, but like, hey, even he can get down and party with the homies. Bonnie's healing up well. They return back to the Sorbet Kingdom. Okay, Sorbet Kingdom Queen Dowager Connie. Okay, so they're not related at all. So why is Bonnie able to look like her so much? What's up with this H fruit? Thank you, doing great for her. And is this Cali? It's not Califa. It's Cypher Pool Agent number 8, Intelligence Agent Alpha. This looks a whole awful lot like Califa. Could be Califa's mom or sister. At this point in the story, Luffy would have been about 15, so I'm guessing if it could be her mom, because Oda likes to make old ladies look fine as hell still, like Shaki. So it's got to either be her mom or somebody close to her or something, or not. Who knows? This bitch is ruthless though. She's like, remember now, a child's neck could be crushed just like that. You sick bastard. Alright, now we gotta look. We're seeing all the current warlords look at Kuma becoming a warlord. We get to see Ace again. Look at the homie Ace. You can see fucking Moria's lazy ass just laying there. Get up, boys. This is why you got knocked out by Luffy. This is why you got your ass whipped by Luffy. Like, seriously, you don't do nothing but lay there and sleep all day. Kaido whooped your ass and you can't do nothing no more. You just feel worthless because you are worthless. Trash ass nigga. And oh, look at the ship. Look at the little ship. It's got the little Bonnie drawing on it. Oh, it's so cute. And then hold up, wait a second. Kuma. So wait, Kuma had to go to the East Blue? You just say Luffy, so he's going to the Gold Kingdom? Why? And this is before Luffy's in Great Terminal. No, wait, did he grow up? So this is before Luffy. So Luffy had to be like 15, right? During this time. Because Bonnie's currently 8 years old. Some shit, I don't know. Holy shit. So is Kuma gonna meet Luffy? What? So we just circled. So Kuma's just circling all the way back to the beginning of the story, to 2 years beginning of the story or something. Whatever. Wow. Huh. So that's it for chapter 1100. A very nice chapter. The world government, of course, had to do Kuma bogus hell. He's not gonna be able to see Bonnie anymore. And he has to become a cyborg that has to eventually grip all of his free will. We have not seen him like get rid of all his memories up until this point, but it might be in the next chapter. But the ending where we see him pull up to Luffy's island, like he clearly doesn't meet Luffy, but like what is he doing here? I don't know. We'll see it in the next chapter, though. Yeah, tell me what you guys think of chapter 1100 and everything else I talked about in this chapter in the comments below. Hit the like button if you liked it, and subscribe for the next one. And yeah, thank you all for watching. I'm Kenny OP, and I'll see you all in the next video.